should you get and build Cantabile? Short answer, yes. Long answer, this entire video.
So you're the doctor from Rhodes Island? Thank you for what you did. I'll pay for my treatment in time. Otherwise, I'd like to be on my own for now.
Cantabile is a 5-star agent vanguard. A person that is pretty tight-lipped when talking about her past. She wrote Bolivar as her birthplace, but mentioned it's just the country where she grew up and is most familiar with. Her past is quite vague, but it is implied she was forced to work as an assassin from a young age, and always fear making a mistake, and then being left starving to death by her handler. Her well-mannered attitude and knowledge of music and literature makes her perfect to disguise as a governess. In fact, her first mission was to governess a 6-year-old girl, who was the daughter of an important figure, and eliminated whoever her target was that day. At one point, she contracted oropathy. It's no good for business, so her handler threw her out, and left her in a Bolivar slums to die. Instead of being terrified, she felt that she is finally free. But she had already lost her will to live by that time. Luckily, Rhodes Island team in Bolivar found her, and sent her to the land ship for treatment. But she doesn't really trust us, and even wanted to terminate her treatment immediately. But she gradually grows to trust Rhodes Island, and became an operator at her request after 6 months on the land ship. When she first worked as an operator, she is quite handful. She once caused an injury to a fellow operator, although other operators said it was not her fault. But she chose to punish herself with starvation, and the doctors ended up put her on IV, and temporarily suspended her from field mission. Cantabile indeed has a difficult past, and ironically, she got her freedom because of oropathy. Nevertheless, since joined Rhodes Island, she said that she finally felt truly alive. One of the greatest moments in her life is when she saved a malnourished child, and trusted Rhodes Island can give the child a better future and freedom of choice, unlike what she had endured in the past. We did it, fellas. Depression is no more, or is it? Anyway, Cantabile is the 5-star first featured in Gavial Alta Limited banner, a new archetype in Vanguard class that offers versatile abilities. Will she become a good operator for you? Let's find out. Cantabile is an agent vanguard, a new vanguard subclass. Has a quicker redeployment time, can do ranged attacks, and got a pretty interesting way to gain DP. That is by attacking an enemy during her skill duration. Now let's see her stats. Agent got a pretty nice attack and DPS. Almost similar to a Charger Vanguard, but less tanky. Thankfully Agent got a longer range so they don't have to face enemy directly. And talking about Charger, sometimes, or most of the times, Agent is considered a better Vanguard to be used in early stages, or even until the stage ends. One of the reasons is because they are the cheapest Vanguard subclass. But because of Agent fast redeploy nature, they might be deployed multiple times and ends up making their DP cost big. But luckily, Agent won't just attack enemy, but also prints DP simultaneously. Okay, let's see her talent. When not blocking an enemy, her attack speed will increase, but increase her attack instead when blocking an enemy. A great talent for her, the attack speed is useful to make her attack even faster, and that will make her print more DP when using her skill. And the attack bonus is still useful to avoid getting overrun, and perhaps kill the enemy more effectively. And this is her potential. Like standard bearer, Agent Vanguard's potentials are highly important, and I recommend you to get her to full pot. Well, if you went all out in her debut banner, you probably already have her at pot 6. And currently, Agent Vanguard doesn't have module. Now moving to her skills. Her first skill, increasing her attack, and each attack on the enemy will generate 1 DP even if the enemy blocks or dodge it. A great passive skill that offers a pretty high DPS, while also generating DP for your team. Normally the DP she gets is equal to this skill duration. But if attack speed buff is in play, there can be way more DP she print. Like utilizing her talent attack speed and potential attack speed enhancement. For example, her skill 1 at level 7 will normally give you 17 DP. But instead it will give you 18 DP with a talent attack speed bonus. And instead of 20 DP at M3, you will get 23 DP. Might be small, but it can be a lifesaver. Although there's something you need to consider in the DP printing of this skill. First, since this skill forces you to deploy her multiple times. With her maximum DP cost, the DP generation isn't really amazing. And let's not forget she must hit an enemy to obtain DP. If there's no enemy, or the enemy got defeated too quick, she might only generate a few DP or even unable to cover the DP used to deploy her. But yes, this is normally not a problem, especially if you bring other vanguards. Now for her second skill. She will increase her attack and attack speed. Gains camouflage, and each attack will obtain 1 DP. This is an ammo type skill and can be manually deactivated. Now unlike skill 1, you have a choice to make Cantabile become a stationary unit. Or use her as a fast redeploy like an executor specialist. Also, because this is an ammo type skill, her DP printing is more controllable. And faster with the extra attack speed. But also because the ammo, the DP she generates will never go beyond 18. The skill DPS is good and makes her more flexible to use in various positions. On top of that, it gives a camouflage effect. And consider yourself lucky if you have bagpipe. As her talent can make Cantabile use her S2 almost immediately after deployment. This whole abilities will surely make her an important unit in advanced stages like CC. For skill mastery priority, I recommend you prioritize her skill 2. Not only it makes her more versatile and gains DP faster, but the mastery gain in this skill is considered better than skill 1. As it adds 1 ammo in each mastery level, increasing the stats and decreasing the SP cost. Skill 1 is also a good option to master. It gives more attack boost, mastery gain is not bad. Can give more DP than skill 2 did if there's an attack speed bonus. And if you are bagpipe-less doctor, you might find skill 1 more appealing. As for base skill, when in reception room, increase clue search speed by 10%. And increase the likelihood to obtain clues that are not on the clue board. So, will Cantabile become a good operator for your team? An awesome unit that can fit many roles, particularly when playing with a small roster. Although her DP printing is not the most dependable. But her versatility, especially the fast redeployment, is her main selling point. Newbie players will surely find her useful in early and later game content. Whether as fast redeploy to attack a certain target like drones, or stationary unit to help fight the enemy and generate DP. Also, long-time player will surely find her useful. On top of that, if you watch this when her debut banner is still available, there's almost no reason to skip this banner, as this consists of other awesome operators. And the best place if you want to get her potential from gacha. That should be all. Adios.